Hey comic book fans, my nerdy friends, my geeky padres, what's going on? Welcome to my lightning round reviews for this week. Got quite a few books this week. This many. See, that many. So, let's get started. Okay, so first ones first, we have Green Arrow issue 26. This is the beginning of the Outsiders War. Seeing as how I recently just jumped on Green Arrow, I have to admit I was a little bit lost with the start of this. I've heard from other people that, oh, this is everything we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for him to get back to the island, and I'm like, fantastic. So I wasn't too hype about it. The art was fantastic, though. There was one double-page spread in there that was just amazing. But overall, I wasn't too psyched about it. I mean, it was good. It was just like I was kind of lost. So, you know, it is what it is. And next we have Amazing X-Men issue 2. I really like this issue. It was super good, like having the X-Men team trying to find Nightcrawler being split up by the Bamfs last issue. You know, half of them going to hell and half of them going to heaven, and then fighting pirates. You know, it was just awesome. Like it was gripping. It was fantastic writing. The art was just spot on. I'm totally stoked for this series. I'm really, really liking it. The only thing I had a problem with was the minimal amount of Nightcrawler you saw. But, I mean, it's the title of the book right now. It's The Quest for Nightcrawler. See? So I expect to not see him for, you know, a whole lot of these first 5 issues. But really, really fantastic. Alright, next we have issue 5 of Trillium. This book was amazing. It's funny how Jeff Lemire's stuff, like his creator-owned stuff, his Vertigo stuff, is so, I want to say, like, groundbreaking, kind of. The way you read this issue is, through the first part, you read just the top half of each page. And then you flip it around, and then read what would be the bottom half of the page. And they're two somewhat parallel stories, just mirrored, of the characters. And it, oh my gosh, it's just amazing. I mean, if I remember correctly, this is only supposed to be an 8-issue miniseries. And I don't know where the hell he's going with this or how the hell he's going to wrap it up. But it is fantastic. Fantastic book. Super, super good. And then we have Phantom Stranger, issue 14. This seems to be the beginning of the Blight story arc. As far as, like, you know, Phantom Stranger, Constantine, Pandora, and Justice League Dark. I think next is Constantine. But I'm loving this whole thing so far. This is the first issue since Constantine got the whole, like, team together. And it's very interesting how the villain comes about. If you've read any Phantom Stranger, not even any, just kind of like the past couple issues, you'd understand. But I'm on board for this event. You know, I'm not a huge Pandora fan, but I'm picking that title up just for this event because this event seems great. So yeah, pretty sweet issue. And then we have Deadpool issue 20. This is another throwback issue that I wasn't so super psyched with. I mean, the way the intro and the letters page in this issue are what I want from the next story arc of Deadpool. Pretty much the intro page. There's always a page. The first page of Deadpool tells you what's gone on in the past and what's about to happen or whatever. But in this one, there's a little Deadpool, has his back turned, and says he doesn't really want to talk right now. So just show one of those throwback issues that, you know, it never got published or whatever. He doesn't want to talk. He doesn't want to deal with anything. Just show some old crap story that nobody cares about. Because he's depressed from the last story arc, which I feel because they did that in the intro page here, maybe the next story arc will kind of take on that feeling of the last story arc where it's going to be a little more, I wouldn't say serious, but, you know, have a more serious tone to it. And then the letter page, the last page, you know, it's usually Deadpool answering the letters. In this one, there was just like a post-it note that said Deadpool doesn't feel like reading letters or something like that. So you get that feeling like, you know, it's going to carry on, hopefully. But as far as the story is concerned, I didn't really dig on it. I didn't think it was that fantastic. You know, hopefully it doesn't have much to do with the next story arc. And we can just move on in the storyline from the last arc. Next we have Six Gun Gorilla issue 6. This is the final issue of this mini-series by Cy Spurrier. It was great. This whole mini-series was just fantastic. I've always had a problem trying to explain what was going on in this story. And I think with its conclusion, I'd have even a more difficult time trying to explain it because I had kind of a difficult time wrapping my head around it. Because some things just went down that I was like, what? And then some things were said that I was confused about. So I'm actually going to go back and reread this. But overall, it was a great issue. And a great miniseries. Just really, really good. If you didn't pick this up in singles, give it a shot when it comes out in trade, because I'm sure it's going to. Give it a shot. It was really, really good. We have Swamp Thing, issue 26. This is pretty much giving us more backstory on the Cedar, which is awesome. I really wanted to find out more about him because you just, in the last couple of issues, you just knew he was not Swamp Thing. You know what I mean? So you just kind of got this feeling like he's the bad guy, but you don't know why he's striving to be the Green's avatar so much, but you get an explanation in this issue, which was great. Another thing that I thought was really good was you get the thoughts of Alec Holland, Swamp Thing, as the Cedar is making moves. In here, Cedar takes on Buddy Baker, who is Animal Man, trying to impress the Green by trying to destroy the Red's avatar. It was awesome. I'm really, really curious to see what's going to happen next. this is just, the story is kind of just like, you know, like, I don't see this, I don't see where this is going at all, and it's got me excited. So, if you're not picking up Swamp Thing, you really should be. And my last book of the week, XMen Legacy, issue 21. We have, I think, 3 more issues until this series is done, which really sucks. But in here you get a really tripped out looking David Haller. Just pretty nuts what's going on with him and, I'm trying to remember the guy's, I don't think there is a name for him. I think he's just the bad guy. I don't remember his name. But Blindfold's brother, floating eyeballs, Professor X, golden monster guy. Yeah, it's that confusing. You get a lot of back and forth between Legion and Blindfold, which is good because we get to see where their relationship is kind of going and what's going to happen in the end. Probably not my favorite XMen Legacy issue, but it's moving the story along pretty well. So I'm thinking the last 3 issues are really gonna pick it up and pick it up and let me down because it's gonna end soon. So, but that's XMen Legacy issue 21. And that's it for this week. Those are all the books I got. There's not going to be a Sunday brunch tomorrow because I have to work. I won't be able to be on Four Guys on Tuesday because I have to work. But I'll be back with my haul video on Wednesday because that's my next day off. So I'll see you then. I hope you guys got to read all your books. I hope you enjoyed them. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.